This one was another finger painting experiment that I then went over with my pens. You can kind of see the contrast. The figures are finger painting, and then the majority of the stuff in the sky and the ground I've gone over with the pens. Should have taken before and after photos, because I do wonder now whether I needed to do that, but it's fun. For this one, I asked my daughter for a word to write on the back, and she said Newtopia, as in a utopian society. But I'm also aware that my subconscious would know that there are 2 TV series, or films I think, about Utopia. One was about conspiracy theories, the other one was an Australian comedy. No idea why I picked green, and then contrasted that with the yellow, so that the yellow light kind of makes sense against the green background. And I kind of just mostly see figures looking away. So we're looking at a crowd of people probably on a hill looking at something, possibly a constellation. It ends up looking like a strange dinosaur the way I've drawn around it. So there's different kind of shadows in amongst that green, mostly fairly formless. And I've kind of learned that generally people see different things to what I see. This being kind of like the green on the right hand side, it looks a bit like a tall dog with a walking stick. And then far right there's like a big bird, and then almost in like what antlers that come out of their head as like a projection of all the thoughts they're having, which is mostly just a jumbly mess like most of our thoughts. There is a Y in there, and to the left of that, outside of that cloud, the Y with an I next to it, the Y in the cloud is on someone's cheek. In the figures that are looking sort of towards the sky, this tall one that looks like they've got a cap on, the person next to them actually looks like they're looking away. There's the only person looking in our direction. They've got like dark bobbed hair, but with either plaits or like horns coming out the back. They've got like a green cloak they've got pulled up around them. Down here at the bottom of the mound, there's sort of like this weird character that's sort of peeking up from the bottom. But I was just intrigued by this random letter J that had appeared. And there's like a rock or something jutting out of the ground. I think the J, the Y and the I are all references to the same sound. And then just randomly up in the sky, here's what looks like a floating finger, and it's just like the fingernail with a tadpole floating above it. On top of the tall guy's head is like T minus, someone who's lost their T, bread, or feminine counterpart. It's interesting they're looking at the sky, but it's daytime. You can see this constellation. I just looked it up. The fingernail would have been NT, which could be used, I guess, as another reference to Newt, because they liked puns. The tadpole is like hundreds and thousands, like in reference to a god would be like long live for hundreds and thousands of years. So long live Nut probably doesn't actually mean anything, I'm just mad. Thanks for listening, please like and subscribe.